Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Happy Oktoberfest. My name is Community Manager Sila. I hope you're all doing well. We have a jam-packed day of matches, and I honestly don't know what way it'll go. It's just myself solo commentating this for today. I do recommend that you guys be nice to me. It's been a long time since our last venture into the PvP scene. I think the last one we did was the 1v1 tournament with SK. But other than that, I welcome you all and happy Oktoberfest. Crack open a beer. We're going to be starting with our first match very shortly. We also have some lovely banners provided to us by the caretaker Rig Ghost. Also, if the volumes are too high, please let me know and I will sort that out. But how are we doing today? Drops will be enabled on the next stream. We are not going to be doing any kind of giveaways on the qualifiers. But right now, we're just going to pop in a little bit of selfish advertisement here. A shameless plug with our Emerald Dream server, our Vanilla Realm, and our upcoming Frostmourne 3.3.5 realm coming very soon. And there we have our raid ghost, raidy baby as we all call him for shits and giggles. Music's a bit loud. I'm very sorry. There we go. That should be that sorted. But I think we are good to call our first contenders. We do have two of the staff with us in call today. They are going to be the eyes and ears on the ground for me. They're going to listen to my amazingly hilarious, disgusting Scottish accent the whole time. But other than that, we do have some rules for everyone that is participating. No gear modifications will be allowed upon entry to the match. You will be using one set of gear for all matchups and no talent changes. So with that being said, let's call up our first participants, our first contenders, which will be, and I really hope I can pronounce these names correctly. We have Mensturacia in heavyweight versus Rockafall and Bruno. So we should have Nightmare and our PvP manager MMR get these guys ready to go, set up for a war game, so that we can start the match. We should be starting momentarily once they give the go-ahead to say that everybody has been set into the arena and the gear has been checked. It seems that we've got two people that aren't here already. Well, that's an amazing start now, isn't it? Just waiting for these players to be ready. Looks like we have a few no-shows, which is very sad. This is a final call for the contenders. So, Mensturacia, heavyweight, Rockafall, and Bruno. You guys have about 3 minutes before we move on to the next round, which will result in a disqualification. The announcement was up beforehand, guys. You've had the chance to be here. it seems that our contenders for the first rounds, none of them are here. Well, that is a bit disappointing now, isn't it? Even after everyone was summoned, they are still not here. So we've just had confirmation now from our GM helper and our PvP manager that both players, all 4 players of the first round are not even here, despite being summoned. So we are going to move directly into the second round, which does mean that the teams for round 2 will just move instantly to the first match right away. They will be able to go ahead and progress. Beautiful. Setting up the bracket. Okay, let's call forth our next competitors, which is Wasted Talent, Indie Fox, Wind Flurry, and Ilke. And we've had confirmation that Ilke is not here either. Very sad. So as Ilke is not here, that will mean that Wasted Talent and Indie Fox would automatically proceed directly to the second phase. Such a shame. Okay, well, we'll move on to the third round. Dog class, Ziana, Baptized, Makishima. I do apologize for this, guys. The brackets will not be shown, as we've had people in the past very upset about their matchup. So they will be announced as they happen. So we're just having our PvP manager and our GM helper currently inspect these players to make sure that they are geared as they said they would. And if they are found to have changed gear midway through, they will be disqualified. Vape God, I do apologize. I am stressed out my box. Originally, we were not planning for the qualifiers to be streamed, but I had some availability come up and said that, do you know what? We'll ask the players, do you want this streamed? And you all said yes. So here we are. Give us bracket. We are not going to be showing the brackets, Cordy. I've already said that. So we are just waiting to put the bracket on the place and tell them it's not going to happen. I talked with MMR. MMR is in call with me right now. The players have been told to group up together so that we can start. All matches are a best of 3. Just having the players set up their war game already. We are going to be starting, guys. We're just waiting on the players to war game each other. I believe they are in. Okay, we've got someone disconnected. They are in, guys. They are in. Apologies, guys. We are now finally into the match. Took us a while to get there, but we finally got it all set up. Took a little while. They were complaining that there was some bugs going on. We have Dog Class Xena versus Makishima and Baptized. Starting off with the Cyclone onto the Warrior right away. Double Cyclone to try and proc that trinket out, but Baptized just isn't falling for it at that point. They're now opening up on Dog Class right now. There goes the instant Bark Skin, trying to do some big damage here. The Glyph of Bark Skin is going to stop all that damage there. Oh, didn't even realize Dog Class is a Restoration Shaman. I really should have done my research beforehand. He's healing up to Yansha there. Still got plenty of cooldowns ready to go. And Yansha is dropping really low. There's a throwdown. We're going to see the Ice Block potentially coming up. There's the Trinket with Dragon Breath. And Giant Cone of Cold to kite away from Baptized. It's going really difficult for the Mage here. Mage is dropping really low, 5%. There's the Cauterize into the instant Ice Block. Dog Class is trying to keep his Mage partner alive at this point here. But both the Paladin and Warrior have got very good pressure on this one here. Makishima is at the back, just chilling right away. with Baptized going in now, getting instantly rooted as well. He's coming in for the intervene onto his partner and going back on the mage. The mage is just sitting there. There's the ice block into the Ring of Frost, which is catching the druid. Catching the paladin, sorry. Paladin's dropping low again. Looks like the oh, there's a combustion up as well. Going for some big damage here. There's the rebuke to cancel out the cast here. And the Frost Firebolt as well to get some extra slows up. Not too sure that Frost Firebolt would even be used by fire mages, but then again, who am I talking? I'm a PvE Andy. Got a nice clone off and Baptized to try and alleviate some pressure. And it looks like Xantia is going to be mounted up, trying to keep away from Baptized. There's the intervene again coming over. They're now just going to be wailing on this druid here. They're both sitting together, and both of them eat the dragon breath together. Pyroblast going on. Who's it going on to? There's the Cyclone onto Baptized. It looks like Makishima is going to be the one taking the pressure here. But see, it's a very slow-paced match. We did get some big pressure at the very start, but that's about it. It looks like everything else is going very slowly. I mean, Wrestle Druid, Fire Mage versus Holy Paladin and Warrior. Who's going to win this one? Xena is still dropping pretty low. I should really start pronouncing these names correctly. There's a polymorph into a clone. Bit of an overlap as the polymorph is still lasting there. And it looks like Xena is trying to get some pressure now onto Makishima with no luck whatsoever. Dog Class is now being attacked by Baptized, dropping to 50%. There's the intimidating shout. Barkskin popped again, but it's going to be wasted as Baptized is nowhere near it. That's half of the duration of Barkskin already being used with absolutely nothing coming out of it. Into the bear form with the Nature's Grasp as well to try and create some distance. Please don't worry about the extra clones, guys. This is actually because GM mode tends to break things. More damage in, keeping up with the druids there, but let's see what Xantia is doing. There's not really much counter pressure coming on here. I'd be expecting some more counter pressure to be going on. Maybe some polys onto the warrior. We can't actually track the DRs from my end here, unfortunately. Dog Class is still dropping pretty low. There's the Dragon Breath to try and peel. We have some more defensives going on here. There's the Blade Storm just to try and stop through and instantly cancelling it into some more damage onto Dog Class. Dog Class is 6% health. Might drop here. Up to 40% again. What a great heal. That looks like an NS heal for that one. Running around again, just trying to drop form every single time. Just to keep himself up. There's the tree form again to get some more healing out. The Fire Mage is now going to be taking some more healing. More healing going out. Big happy. Everyone is doing well. Spell Steal's off as well to try and get some of the debuffs. Looks like that was a missed kick as well from Baptized there. Starting to scorch it up. So Xena is on Makishima at the moment right now. And there's a Ring of Frost down. It's going to freeze the Paladin here. Looks like he's going to try and set up for some more damage. I can't see... It looks like Combustion is available at this point, just trying to build up those procs, but at the moment, Dog Glass is still taking some massive pressure from Baptized here. There's another Barkskin, and the good Dragon Breath there to stop Baptized from taking damage. Amazing clone on that one, just to keep the pressure off of Baptized. The question is, will Dog Class be going for a reset? Went for a stealth 8 on that one. Back at travel from... Baptizes on mount, manages to get a hamstring up, but it's not going to work. Power shifting is just way too strong for this one here. Pardon me. Falling over back to the mage again. Looks like the mage is just sitting chilling. And soon dampening will start as well. To see, so these matches will not be lasting much longer for these ones. Usually we'd start to see the dampening start crawling up. We have some more healing going out here. We've got some talent. We've got the Trinket procs. There's the Dragon Breath again onto Makishima. Into a Polymorph onto Baptized. So these guys are playing on the back foot the whole time. There's another Polymorph onto Baptized there. But right now, as it stands, just Xenia can't just get any... There's just no pressure going on right now. Feels like Dog Class is always on the back foot with this one. And Cauterize is currently on cooldown at the moment as well for... Xena. We just need to check, see what's going on. Baptized is trying to wail in. There's the Dragon Breath again, looking for another Polymorph onto the Warrior here. Dog Class is now trying to get another Cyclone, which got kicked by the Paladin on that part there. Xena dropped to 60% health. There goes a fear onto dog class. This might be the point where the mage starts to drop here. I believe Cauterize is available at this point. 28% going down. There's a nice Dragon Breath coming through as well. Stealing that Hand of Freedom just to try and get some more pressure. But right now, both characters here, dog class and Xena, dropping pretty low for that. There's another Bark Skin, but Baptized did swap off. It's killing the mirrors as well. Believe me, I hate mirror images at that point. We've got an Entangling Roots going up onto the warrior here. That should allow dog class to get away a bit. There's a Heroic Leap. Recklessness has been popped by Baptized. He's going for some big damage here onto dog class. Manages to avoid the Dragon's Breath. There goes the Blade Storm. Goes into bear form. Just barely manages to survive this one with Intimidating Roar. There's the tree form popped. It's not enough. GG with the first round going to Baptized and Makishima. Absolutely beautifully done for that one, for those two guys. Well done. Great first match. And with that, we now have a 1-point lead to Baptized and Makishima. Let's go on with the second set. Let's prepare both of our players. Let's see where they are. Looks like they are already in, way ahead of me. Oh my goodness me. Everyone's ahead of schedule at this point. And it looks like we had a slight UI fail. Okay guys, this one is going to be a little bit more scuffed. It looks like our UI for the arenas has failed on this one, so I do apologize. We will not have the very fancy overlays. I will try and have that one fixed. Instead, we'll be going from my point of view here, and we're just going to try and call it out as it is. Unfortunately, the UI did fail. There is a beautiful Dragon Breath onto Makishima with a freeze going off. There's the trinket popped as well. Looks like we have Baptized in a clone. Makishima is going to be taking a lot of damage here on this one. I really want to know why the UI failed. This is really awkward to try and commentate. I am very sorry for this one here. We've got a charge now onto dog class, trying to see if we can get some more damage on that one. Nice polymorph from Xena at the back there. Makishima sitting by pillar to see what they can do in this one. Really wish we had the health bars here. Maybe I can try and fix that at some point. I would try and show my UI, guys, but unfortunately there's chats everywhere and things look a little bit messy, so I do apologize. Baptized is now back into a clone here. It looks like we're getting some spell steals as well, taking the buffs off of Makishima. Makishima is now dispelling all of the debuffs. We have Divine Protection up as well. And there goes another Cone of Cold, so switching over to Frost Armor to try and stop some extra pressure coming through. There's a Heroic Leap from Baptized. He has no more abilities to try and clone in. Tried to go for a Spell Reflect and missed it, which is a bit unfortunate there. Makishima is out of range to give the Hand of Freedom, so Baptized is going to be sitting there taking a lot of damage with the Shatter effect just stacking up as well. There goes an Impact Stun into a Pyroblast as well. It looks like Baptized is now putting some pressure onto Doglock at the moment here. Trying to do as much damage as he can. He's stunned again. Looks like it was a bear stun this time. And charging back up, there's no line of sight that would stop him from that. There goes the Recklessness. Dog class had to respond with the Bark Skin at that point as well. And looks like Baptized gets cloned again. Xena is just trying his best to try and mitigate pressure for his partner. You know, while Makishima and Baptized are just going about their way, trying to do what their class does best. There goes the Blade Storm to get him out of the route, swapping target over to the Fire Mage now. With Xena running away at the point in time. Just Baptized cannot seem to get on top of this warrior here. Well, the warrior can't seem to get on top of the fire mage. There goes some more stuns. Blast wave to get the slow. There's the dragon breath as well. Going in for the polymorph onto baptize. That's going to reset the health and also reset the damage. Another overlap of a cyclone and a polymorph. Not the best way to do it. Both characters now out of combat and they're going to try and mount up here. Makishima is now caught into a little bit of combat with Xena here. But it looks like it's not going to be enough. Again, I really wish we could show the health bars, but, you know, UI failure. We're winging it, guys. We're going straight up. We're winging it for that one there. There goes the Ring of Frost as well to keep baptized. He manages to heroic leap through it, but then gets caught immediately. Makishima instantly going to dispel that. There's the second catch of the Ring of Frost as well. There's this Cone of Cold route as well. Baptized is now trying his best to put some more pressure on. It looks like right now the back foot is still with the Druid and Mage. Baptized is chasing after Dog Class to see what he can do in that one here. Makishima playing Pillar beautifully. Just to see what is going on. It looks like there's going to be a Hodge that was missed at that point. There's a Dragon's Breath. Maybe going in for a Polymorph from Xena. He's just kind of standing up there. There's the Mirror Images popped as well. With Nature's Grasp being popped, Baptized now gets the Hand of Freedom and is able to chase down Dogclass to try his best to put up some more pressure back into bear form. And there's the Tree of Life as well. Baptized is putting out as much pressure as he can, doing what Arms Warriors do best in Cataclysm, just putting out pressure, pressure, pressure. Fire Mage is trying his best here. Xena is running away. He does get the Blazing Speed proc as well. Going on to the roots to Makishima, but it's probably not going to be the best. A Dragon Breath would have been perfect there. Living Bomb up as well to see what he can do in that one. There's more Living Bombs popping up. He's trying his hardest. Baptized did manage to connect for a few seconds to force out the blink. There goes the instant Pyroblast. Dogclass is stunned again. Here comes some more damage in from Baptized. He's trying his best. He's rooted. There's the Hand of Freedom going up with the charge. Putting up a Thunderclap to slow down attack speeds. Might be running the talent to spread Rend as well. There's the Dragon Breath. It looks like Makishima is not going to be dispelling that. He is trying to dispel now, but those fire dots are just taking it as well. And they are both trying their best. I'm really sorry about the point of view, guys, but unfortunately the spectator UI has failed as soon as I joined into this arena. There's no way I can show the health bars at the moment. Unless you guys want to see this, which I doubt. There goes the Blade Storm as well onto Dogclass. He's trying his best to see how much damage he can do on that one. There goes the Trinket as well. And there goes the knockdown into it. Looks like this might be the end for Dogclass. There goes another Barkskin pop and a nice Dragon Breath to try and stop it. There goes the Fear into double Trinket for both Dogclass and Xena. Baptized is still sitting onto the Mage at this point in time. There goes the Cone of Cold into there's the instant Pyroblast ready to go. Are we going to see a combustion off the top of it? Yes, we are. There's a combustion as well for that one. Dogclass and Baptized, Dogclass and Xena are trying their best here. It's leaving and spectating won't work. I have to fully restart the game in order for this to work. So again, guys, I do apologize, but we are working with what we have here. There's no point in stopping the action. There goes a hard-casted Pyroblast trying to get that big crit off. I think, and Baptized was sitting in Narnia from that one there. Turn off background music. My apologies. Didn't even realize background music was still on. I thought the music was a nice touch as well, considering that UI failed. They're trying their best, playing Pillar again. That Gravestone was a big problem on the PTR as well. Baptized is trying his hardest. There goes the Blade Storm to get out of the route on that one. Excuse me a moment. Thank you, Vincent. Again, guys, I will try and fix the spectator UI. I don't know why it failed as soon as I came in here. We tried to reload. I will need to restart the game afterwards. There's the burst coming out now from Baptized into an instant clone. Didn't manage to reflect it in time. And it looks like they are just playing for pressure at this moment. There's the Dragon Breath being popped out as well. And there goes the Polymorph. It looks like, and another overlap with the Cyclone. I'm not sure why these guys keep overlapping their CCs that much for that one, but at least they're on different DR schools. Then we have the Hand of Freedom coming out as well. Xena is trying his hardest to survive. Let's see if we can pop up the health bars right now to see where everyone is. Nope, see, health bars aren't even working. Gotta love it when UI fails, right guys? Makishima is now sucked in a into a cyclone in that at that part. Baptized is trying his hardest to try and put up some more pressure. He's doing what he can. He's doing what he needs to do. He's up on the top of the graveyard again. There's no Nature's Grip. He's just going straight for the Fire Mage again. There's a hamstring going up to try and keep on top of the Fire Mage, but the Impact Stun was able to stop that. Charge in with the blink off. Are we going to see a Heroic Leap going back on? Yes, we are. Into the Throwdown. Instant Trinket from Xena. We might see a Dragon Breath here to clone, to peel for it. But other than that, the Makishima is sitting in clone behind the pillar. Baptized should be okay here. There's another really well-timed blink from the Fire Mage at this point here. And it looks like at this point in time, we're just stalling for time. We're stalling for pressure. We'll need to see what happens here on that one. But like I said, I will try and get the UI fixed for the next match, guys. I'm really sorry that it's failed on this one. I know this is scuffed. I'm trying my hardest. I'm really sorry. Flame Strikes are going on top of the little graveyard, the tomb thing in the middle. I honestly forgot what that was called. Nice route by Xena on keeping the Paladin stable at that point. There's a nice fear gone off as well. Looks like Baptizes continue to do some damage. There goes the Colossus Smash is up to try and get some more in. Good timing on the blink again. But at this point, there is nothing. There's a trinket from the clone. At this point, there's another clone as well. Looked like it was an NS clone at that. Dot Class had to get himself into tree form to try and survive. Where are the frames? The frames have failed. As soon as I loaded into Arena, they did not show. I'm just winging this as hard as I can. I am really sorry. We will have it fixed. The add-on just needs to be disabled and re-enabled again. There goes another Cyclone off into Makishima. But at this point, both Makishima and Baptized are still trying their best with this one. But hey, at least even though the arena frames have failed, we're tracking it as hard as we can. Baptized has done another big hit as well. We've got some Ignites going up. Spell Reflect is up as well. Missed the Dragon Breath. There goes the Silence. So it looks like Baptized was playing Gag Order this whole time. There's the knockdown onto Dog Class with the Bark Skin popped as well. He's trying his hardest to put out some extra pressure, but that, again, another overlap with Polymorph and Clone. This just leaves Xana an easy time to go onto Makishima. At this point, more Dispels are coming off here. They're chasing over Dog Class. There's some more Nature's Grasp. This should be the last charge. That is the last charge of Nature's Grasp. At this point, there is nothing left to save him. Dragon's Breath being popped as well. Looks like there's a Bear Stun going into another Cyclone. It just feels that Warrior Paladin is, even though they're getting the upper hand, the Mage and Druid player are doing their best to try and see what they can do to put on some more pressure. There goes another Impact Stun. Mirror Images are now going to be sitting, slowing Baptized down. If anyone's played melee in Cataclysm, they know this is a pain in the backside to deal with. We might see a Blade Storm come out here, but it looks like Makishima is going to be frozen. There goes the Spell Reflect as well. Easily reflected that Cyclone. Really well done from Baptized at this point. Makishima is now getting hit hard with the Combust as well. Into the Freeze again. Popping Guardian and Ancient Kings to try and duplicate his healing. He's doing as much as he can. And there goes another clone onto Baptized at this point. Both the Mage and the Druid are playing this expertly. They're trying their hardest just to stay alive at this point. But now that Dog Class has to sit in bear form the whole time, it kind of makes me feel that this might be coming near the end of the fight. For that one. Hearts are still rolling. Baptized is sitting on top of the tomb with the Hand of Freedom going up now. Dragon's Breath into another Cyclone. Doing his best on that one. Makishima has been stunned. There goes the Starfall to try and put up a little bit of extra dot damage. Counterspell has been popped. This should hopefully keep them in the stable pot. Wings has been popped in an expertly timed clone. I'm going to try and see if he can maybe time that with a nice big hit. Dragon's Breath to stop some extra casts. There goes another Cone of Cold to try and keep him in place. Makishima is just sitting there tanking this. He is trying his hardest for this one. Xana has now been knocked down. There is no blink. There is no trinket. Inner Rage has been popped as well. Baptize is trying his hard. Impact Stun managed to stop that there. Charge onto the mage here. There's no blink to stop that. Double Dragon's Breath. And this is just what happens when you sit too close. Evocation getting the mana back up here. And it looks like there's going to be no stopping that. Another gag order miss into it. There goes another leap. Oh, Ziana is now behind the pillar. He's went back into line of his druid. It should be fine. There should be nothing to worry about at this point here. Just spamming Scorched, seeing what he can do. Recklessness has been popped again. Dispels are going out to try and keep that warrior on top of the mage with an expertly timed Cyclone as well. And that blink is going to allow Ziana enough time to get onto Makishima. There's another polymorph as well, looking to try and reset the fight. At this point here, there's another stun onto Ziana. And Baptize is just trying his best to wail on him. Dog class has been stuck in a CC chain for this part as well. And there goes another interrupt being popped on as well. Hand of Sacrifice also been used. Hand of Protection now has been popped on. Or no, that wasn't Hand of Protection. God, I don't even know what my abilities are. This is annoying. Charge onto the mage here, trying to put on some more pressure. Double Fear. There goes the trinket from the druid as well. Baptize is trying his hardest just to keep up. There's another stun, another silence with gag order. He's staying on top of the mage, doing his best. There goes the mirror image, and he actually managed to Colossus Smash a mirror image as well. And there goes the heroic leap, still trying to stay on top of this mage here. But now he's caught in a very precarious predicament there. Shattering Throw and into a Blade Storm to immune the Ring of Frost. Cancels the Blade Storm a bit early, meaning he can't go back into it. And there goes the hit in with the charge into the Ring of Frost, getting himself cloned. These guys are trying the hardest. There goes a mass invis, or an invis from the mage as well. Ziana gets another Dragon Breath onto the warrior. These guys are trying the hardest. They are working as hard as they can. Looks like another Cyclone is going to be popped up as well, which seems to be mixed at that point. Entangling Roots and into a clone onto the Paladin as well. This will allow the mage enough time to get some distance, probably get some mana as well. At this point, Evocation should have been back up. There goes another stun onto the mage, which was trinketed. Gag order to stop that polymorph. Really well done. Dog class was sitting back there, probably getting some mana back. And at this point, this is really hard to commentate when the only thing you have to go off of is what you see in front of you. But hey, if you guys are enjoying this scuffed commentary, please feel free to come play with us at Whitemane. We do this a lot whenever we do events, which is kind of a lot. It looks like we had another death there with the winners again going to Baptized and forgot his name, Makishima. Right, I'm going to try and get this UI fixed, guys, so if you bear with me 2 seconds. Let's see if we can get the arena the arena UI fixed again. I'm very sorry for that, guys. Let's just make sure this is working. Okay, our UI is working again. Awesome. And it looks like we are good to go again. So that was a best of 3, meaning that Baptized and Makishima should now advance to the next round. Let me just verify that they were definitely the winners before I do something stupid. They were indeed the winners, so they have been moved on to the next bracket. Wait, no they haven't. Or have they? Okay, we are right. Never mind, I'm not being stupid. Okay. So our next competitors will be... looks like we have a slight name change. So it'll be Ximena and Delacia versus What the Fast and Golden Shami. We're just having these guys spectated now. Again, I am really sorry for the failure of the UI, guys. That was very embarrassing. But I tried my best, okay? I'm not the best arena player in the world, but I tried my best. We're just having the players inspected now to see what happens. Yes, Space Pirate Emerald Dream is our vanilla realm, which has a lot of influence from our fellow community manager, Vincent ADK. Believe the PTR is still running for that, Vincent. If you could just clarify for me. That would be brilliant if you could clarify, good sir. Yeah, I'm very sorry for the inappropriate vaping. Bang, guys, happy Oktoberfest. Crack open a beer. We are doing our best here. Some battles starting now. It will be starting very shortly, Ratio. We're just preparing the players. Looks like our players are inside at the moment. I'm just trying to find them. There they are. So our players were already in and our GMs didn't even tell me originally. That is very sad. We've now just lost several seconds of the fight and it's already over. So I do apologize, but looks like Galacia and Ximena lost the first round, with WD Fast and Golden Shami advancing forward. Would really have loved to have known ahead of time when these guys were going in, but yeah, wasn't told. Sorry. Okay then, so unfortunately we missed the very first part of that, but it looked like WT Fast and Golden Shami were the first winners. And yous have seen our beautiful guild chat already. Unfortunately, this was not fake. We just didn't have enough notice of them going in. Okay, it looks like they are inside again. And again, our fucking UI failed. I'm going to see if I can fix this very quickly. Nope, our UI failed again. Hiki. The arena UI's broke again. It keeps failing every second match. Please fix. Okay, well. Oh, there we go. It worked. Never mind. Disaster averted. We are fine. Next round with WT Fast and Golden Shami coming in here. It looks like we have an initial go onto WT Fast coming in from the Enhancement Shaman. Enhancement Shaman's trying his hardest here. Ximena is going up against his turbo rival here. WT Fast is putting in some big damage. Looks like he's trying to line away from Thalassa. Thalassa is doing his best to try and keep him alive, but he's dropped low again, 20% health, and he's already dead. Wow. WT Fast representing Fatality has already completely annihilated Z-Mana. I have no words. Does anyone know what happened? Oh well. Poor Z-Mana. If anyone can tell me how on earth that happened, I would love to know. Because it just looked like both of these guys jumped on top of them and said, hey, GG. And with that being said, WT Fast and Golden Shami progress to the next round. Such a shame that it didn't last as long as we wanted it to. Am I right, guys? But yeah, Hiki, for some reason the UI seems to break every now and again. It's the one that we have. So the next matchups... It's going to be with Primo Testfire and Thugmaster versus Schizophrenia and I believe that's Waylander. Or Waylanderus. Now we just got to make sure that they are here first of all before we do anything. We're just preparing our players here. So it looks like we've got players missing at the moment. It looks like some players have decided to go into Battlegrounds at this point. Okay, so Thugmaster has told us that his partner, Primo Testfire, is not here. So that is a disqualification, meaning that Schizophrenia and Waylanderus have progressed to the next round. Which means we move on to our round twos, which is going to be consisting of Mysal, Kavitason, Menstruacia, Heavyweight. Okay, so we've just been told by our PvP managers that the guys are actually here. So once again, the call is for Mysal, Savatisom, Menstruacia, and Heavyweight. Okay, so it looks like we have Savatison and Mysal look like they're here. But we don't have Menstruacia or Heavyweight. Okay, we've had confirmation from our PvP GM that they are now disqualified. So Mysal and Savatisom have now moved on to round 3. So next is going to be Brumex, Secret Preg, Zonilol, and MK Pone. So MK Pone is over here. Okay guys, we're going to be moving on with our next match, which is going to be Brumex, Secret Preg, Zonilol, and MK Pone. You make a table or something so we can see results. We will release the results later. But for qualifiers, we're keeping the brackets close guarded because we have had issues of players in the past getting very upset about their random bracket assignment. And yeah, we just decided that we're not going to show the bracket for qualifiers anymore. We're just waiting on our final inspection from both of our... Okay, there's the call to Wargame. So we are now just waiting for the players to get into the Wargame and get ready to go. We're currently waiting on them wargaming each other. So Zoni is saying that they need leader. Currently just waiting. There's the send for the request, and they are in. We are now currently just waiting for the match to begin at this point in time. The UI should pop up very shortly. We have Zonilol, MK Pone, Secret Preg, and this should have been Broomy, but I believe they've changed their name to MXM Mage, or MXCN Mage. The match starting very shortly. gate should open any second now for this one. If this could time the music, that'd be great. And all good things didn't happen. Very sad. We have the invisibility coming out originally from the mage right now. There goes Arena Fire trying to bring the mage out. MK Pone is trying his best to get MXM out, or MXCN out of the his invis. It looks like he's going to be able to get behind the enemy lines. He's looking for that paladin. There goes the polymorph onto MXM, and he's going for some opening damage here with Living Bomb up, going immediately on Zoni. There goes the mirror images popped as well, and right now MK is going to try his best to put on some counter pressure, do what Warlocks do best, start spreading all those dots everywhere. He's trying his hardest to dot up everyone. He's now passing on all of those dots over, and everyone now has a full set of dots rolling. Secret Preg is not going to be able to dispel any of this now, for fear of being dispelled. Fellfire's to try and keep up his UA at this point in time. Curse of Agony is still rolling with the Bane of Agony with the Curse of Tongues. There goes the Fear on with the Combustion as well. Zoni has dropped pretty low, dealing with that Combustion there, trying to dispel himself up as much as he can, rebuffing to stop him the Spell Steal, and another Spell Steal has been passed out as well. From that point, Zoni is just keeping himself tidy as much as he can. Secret, on the other hand, isn't exactly benefiting right now. 33% health was the lowest drop that we got. There's the stun going off as well. We do still have the trinket. We still have forbearance available. We could see another bubble. There goes the Howl of Terror. He's trying his best. There goes Guardian of Ancient Kings. We do see the bubble now. It was on top of a blanket silence. That was really well played by Secret Preg, doing his best to keep himself alive at this point. MXCN is now trying his best to do some damage onto Zoni. Right now, MK is just sitting around, trying his best, passing his dots everywhere. And at this point, we're really dealing with some upfront damage versus rot. And the question is, who would win that matchup? We've got a Polymorph, we've got a Pyroblast and a new Impact Stun ready to go. MXM is just dispelling everything that Zoni has at the moment, but that's just eating up mana at this point. MK is ported behind enemy lines at this point. Secret Preg is pretty low, letting that Fellhunter do as much damage as it can. And Secret Preg is now getting the Denounce out onto the pet here, running around, trying to keep himself out of line, with the Blessing of Might popped up so he can get some mana regen. There goes the Shadow Flame as well to do the slow. And MXM has already seen this and is trying his best to put on some more pressure onto Zoni. But I don't think it'll be enough. I don't think MXCN should even be over here right now. Secret Preg is just taking all of the damage from all of this rot at the moment. And all he can do is just sit there, buckle up, pucker up his butthole, and see what he can try and take from it at this point. MXM is taking a little bit of damage, but it's not enough at this point to warrant any major issues here. There goes another Combustion onto Zoni at this point. Zoni is trying his hardest to keep himself alive. And there goes the Wings pop as well. We might see the Spell Steal coming out as well from MXM, but it looks like there's no need right now. MXM just needs to peel at this point. MK is doing his best, doing what Warlocks do best, providing all of that rot pressure. Sure, and you can see the main difference here. Obviously, the mana pools are pretty low, but it's not going to matter. There goes the Drain Soul, 9% health with a nice crit, getting Secret Preg back up to 30%. Sitting in the poly right now with MXCN doing his best to try and put up some more damage onto Zoni. But really, is this the best call for you right now? Because right now, your Paladin is currently taking a lot of damage from this Warlock here, and this Warlock is doing what he does best. He is chilling, he is Bing chilling, he is dealing all of that rot pressure. There goes another stun as well from Zoni, trying to see if he can mitigate some of the pressure. But Zoni's health has hardly moved this entire fight. MXCN and Secret Preg are just sitting there playing recovery the whole time. There goes the Howl of Terror as well with the Haunt. This might be the end of it for Secret. There was a good polymorph, another great polymorph as well. Zoni wasn't able to dispel that, but that pet, just the bite from the Fellhunter is doing what it can. Secret Preg is trying his best. He has his wings up. He's got that extra crit. He's seen what he can do. Zoni was able to get himself back up to a mountain. MXN's just chasing. This Fire Mage really cannot land any pressure, and while that's going on here, his Paladin is currently being destroyed by an Affliction Warlock at this point in time. You know, MXCN, you really need to start peeling that Warlock away. You need to do what you can to keep your Paladin alive. The mana pools are looking in favour of Zoni and MK at this point in time here. Right now, it is going to be anyone's game. More denouncers going off. There goes the portal as well, trying to see what he can do. MXCN is still taking a lot of damage at this point, and Secret Preg is just trying to keep that up. They've got some Scorches in. There goes the Impact Stun with a Fire Breath. There's a deep Breath as well into the Ring of Frost. Will it be enough to try and stop the pressure that's going on right now? MXCN is doing his best to try and mitigate it. We do have another Wings pop as well. To see what is going on here. Let's see. We're checking it over to Secret Preg. So it was Zoni. Zoni is dropping really low now. There goes the bubble to try and save him. He's done really well to survive that. And right now, all that Zoni needs to do is stabilize. There goes another Polymorph and a counter spell as well from MXCM. And MK is just doing his best to try and put some more pressure out. MXCN would be a good target here, but he's just wanting to go for that priest. He just wants to go for that Pally with his position. His position is really aggressive right now, trying to keep the Paladin out of line at all times. There goes another teleport, and he's doing his heart. He's doing what he is doing to try and create enough pressure away from Zoni at this point in time. Great Dragon's Breath. There goes a counter spell onto Zoni, and Zoni's playing that back pillar extremely well. There goes a Cone of Cold into the Impact Stun. Secret Preg is still dropping very low, and we do have some big damage coming in as well. There goes the Bane of Agony as well. He's putting that up on the Paladin, oh sorry, onto the Mage here. The Mage is just kind of sitting in the backbones right now. He's targeting MK. He's trying to say, hey, look at me, I'm over here. You shouldn't really be focusing on this other guy. There's nothing else that you need to be doing but focusing on me. But MK is just sitting there saying, huh, okay, I see what you're doing there, but you know what? You're just going to sit behind this pillar away from your healer. And Zoni, on the other side right now, he's just chilling. He's sitting there. He's getting a drink off as well. Will Secret Pride be able to get a drink at the same time? He's going to try and deny the drink even further. There's a Blast Wave to put Zoni back into combat here, with MXM doing his best. I keep saying doing his best. I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to start putting up a tip jar at some point. Maybe every time I say he's doing his best, I should put $1 in and just raffle it off at the end of the competition. Ray of Frost into some spell steals as well, trying to see if he can get some more buffs away. There goes a Mortal Coil out as well into Secret Preg. And right now, it's just UA party. That's all that MK needs to do at this point in time. We do have some use of the Herbalism skill at the moment. Try to get some extra healing across. There was a Polymorph that did get put onto Zoni with a Dragon's Breath going on as well. Zoni is just sitting chill. He doesn't need to worry. His mana is looking good. Secret Preg is also looking pretty good for mana now. He did pop the Guardian of the Ancient Kings to try and do some extra peelage. We do have the Cleanse as well coming out. Making sure that he's not dispelling the magic beat debuffs as well. Pardon me, there goes the Hand of Sacrifice up at this point. And MXCM is doing as much as he can to try and put up some pressure onto Zoni at this stage. There goes another pop of the mirror images with a nice big combustion hit as well onto Zoni. This might be a bit dangerous for Zoni at this point in time. Zoni has nothing to counter with, and Zoni goes down. Unbelievable. And with that being said, the next match has been taken. It has been done. And the winners of that match so far is going to be MXCN and Secret Preg. Well done, guys. Prepare yourselves for your next match. That was insane. It looks like these players have already went back in, I believe. Yes, they've already went back into the... Oh, no, they haven't. That's a different person called Secret. Haha. We're just waiting now. Next match when ready, please. At this current point in time, we are just waiting now for the players to be ready to queue in again. They both played that really well. That match could have went anyway. Some good observation there, Grandstone. I didn't even see that. That just proves I don't have as much PvP experience as some of you guys. But hey, This is a great opportunity for me to learn as well. And I hope you guys are enjoying the event so far. We are just waiting now for the queue to go through. And I now have hiccups. This is not great. I think they are currently waiting for the match to go through. War game, please. We do have a bit of an issue where our war games sometimes don't like to work, which is very irritating. But both players are now back into the arena. And with that being said, let us proceed with the next round. Our UI will appear very shortly, guys. But in this stage of the game, if MXCN and Secret Preg pull this one out of their rear ends, they will advance to the next round. Best of luck to these guys. And MK Pone and Zonilal, they really need to step up their game at this point. No silly trinkets. This is the stage of the fight where people want to play this seriously. This is the qualifiers. Coming in tomorrow, we will be playing the main event, where there will be some epic prizes. And we'll also have some prizes for our live stream as well. We've got some fans here as well. Here we go, opening the gates now. We're going to be following MK out of the gate here. Portal has been popped. Curse of Weakness and Bane of Agony already onto the Paladin at this point. MXCN has put Zoni into a fear. But while that's going on right now, he's just dispelling every single debuff. Or sorry, every single buff off Zoni at this point. Zoni had to immediately pop the Divine Protection into the Hand of Freedom. We do have the burst popped from MK right now, and we do have some fears going off at the moment just to try and see what he can do. Instant Shadow Bolt's going out. I mean, the Secret Preg is still taking a lot of damage here. I bet the pet is also going to be trying to dispel that. There goes the Aura Mastery as well, but I don't believe the Fell Hunter actually had buffs. Oh my goodness me, Zoni had to immediately bubble out of that as well. Wasn't even checking that part. Oh my goodness me. MXCM is dangerous at this point. But Combustion has been used. It has been immuned. We also have 40% coming through. MK is doing his biggest damage yet for that one. We still have the epic music playing. I'm just going to leave it playing because it sounds amazing. MXCN now dropping to 40%. This is just from Dot Rot itself. Pyroblast going out. There goes the trinket from the MXCN. Now remember, all of these guys, Zoni, MK, and MXCN are all playing human, so they do have the access to that extra trinket. Secret Preg, on the other hand, is playing a dwarf, which, don't get me wrong, makes me feel really unhappy because the accent they use is clearly not Scottish. Hey hey. But right now, MK is just pushing out as many dots as he can to basically put some split pressure across. Zoni is still taking a lot of damage from this. You know, maybe after that last match, you know, MK might be wondering, you know, might be saying to himself, maybe I should just try and not constantly sit on the healer. Maybe I should go on to the other competitor at this point, because right now there's a full row of dots in Secret Preg and nothing on MXCN. And the mana is low. We're going to probably see some life taps coming out here as well. So Zoni would need to be prepared just in case health start dropping. But at this stage of the game right now, we do have a beautiful candle of Zoni, and he's trying to keep his partner alive. He's basically he's playing that pillar really well, and he's now moving to the other pillar to try and stop the pressure from MXCN. MXCN managed to steal the Dark Soul as well from the Warlock at this stage. There goes an impact stun, and he's doing more damage at this point. Fireball is going to come out, hard casted Fireball. Hopefully it would crit. It did crit into the Pyroblast, but at this stage he doesn't have Combustion ready at this point in time. It doesn't look like it. I don't see the cooldowns for it. But other than that, I mean, it could just be there's a little bug with the mana gems, which kind of just pops up multiple times. We need to get that one fixed as soon as possible. MK is dropping low again, but he's got himself into a good stage where he's putting up his pressure again. This is the best thing about the Warlocks. He's now got that UA up, so that is now giving him the Dispel protection. There's a stun as well. Howl of Terror, which was instantly trinketed from that point from MXCN. MXCN is just putting up his living bombs, doing what he can. Secret Preg is just tanking all of this Warlock damage. Again, if we look at the mana pools, it's hard to see who has the advantage here. There goes in Aura Mastery as well, into the Divine Protection. And we do have this infusion of Light Proc as well. Can we see some extra healing coming out here? My apologies, guys. Very sorry about that. MXCN is pushing out to do some more. There's a Polymorph into a Ring of Frost, into a Pyroblast, into Zoni, hoping for a big crit. Really good Death Coil there. Doing some more damage in. We've got some Scorches playing. We do have a little bit of a visual bug for the Castbar, because it looks like he's trying to catch Scorch, but it's called Polymorph for some reason. Secret Pride dropping again. He is out of line of his mage. His mage cannot save him at this point. This could be a death. And well done to MK. That was just really poor positioning from the mage. Well done. We have a 1 each match, finally. Quit smoking. Unfortunately, my house has been riddled with bronchitis at the moment, which is very sad. We now just have one more match to be played. Whenever these guys are ready, we are good to go. This next match will decide it. And Zoni is being the absolute Giga Chad right now. Calling out, it's your challenge. You pick the map. The team is ready. They're saying, hey, pick your map. And right now they have asked for Nagrand Arena again, but we are not going to be doing Nagrand Arena. The first match is always on Nagrand, and then the loser will pick the match for, we'll pick the map. And it looks like we are going in now. Again, best of luck to these guys. They have all played it extremely well. And it is now the final match between Zonalol, MK Pwn, Secret Preg, and MXCN. Wishing these guys the best of luck. And please, guys, in the comments of the chat, please tell us who you want to win. Out of these competitors, who is going to be the winner in your hearts, in your eyes? And who knows, maybe in your bedroom if you want to get a Dakimura of them, I don't care. I really should stop showing guild chat. Very poor pick from me. The match is just about to begin, guys, and while out of it, we are going to be following our mage here. Mage is going instantly into the invisibility just to try and see if he can get that. Going for a little bit of sneaky beaky action here. Walking past MK, he's going straight for Zoni at this point. There was a great miss. Or no, it did actually connect. Oh goodness me. Now goes the Dragon Breath into the Ring of Frost as well, getting that positioned. MXCN's popped his trinket. He's going for the Pyroblast. He's going to try and get some big damage. That was a really big crit onto Zoni. Zoni instantly trinkets and follows up with wings with his own trinket at this point, trying to counter in the pressure. He does have the combustion up. At this point, he cannot spend time sitting dispelling it. There's no point on doing it. The Aura Master has been popped as well, but will he get enough usage out of it? He does get a nice crit heal to keep himself stabilized into the match here. MK is trying his best to put... Oh, there's another one. Goodness me. Is putting up all of his dots again. There goes a Horn onto getting ready to put up that haunt. He still didn't do it. There goes the Death Coil into the Polymorph. It's the Shadow Bolt at this point. He is doing what he can to try and put some extra pressure onto Secret Preg, with Zonilol just surviving from MXCN. I don't know why he keeps chasing the mage. Maybe there's a secret strategy to this, and there's, you know, there's maybe something that I'm not too sure about with Cataclysm Gaming at this point. I never really did Arena in Cataclysm. I was a Raider boy. But at this stage, Zoni is keeping himself alive. Preg is dropping really low again, and he's keeping himself behind that pillar. That pet is going to be very annoying. He's doing that Crusader Strike to get himself some more holy power. Remember, guys, this is we are not in Dragon Soul yet. Paladins cannot use that 2-set. 16% health, 15% dropped into the bubble with a nice big crit wog to bring him back up to 50% HP. Zoni rebuffing himself to try and make sure that he has his buffs ready to go. MXM has dispelled it again, trying to keep that stat, keeping the stats off as well. And right now, it is going to be anyone's game. Currently for the DPS, if we go by mana usage, MXCN is lower in the pool. But other than that, everything else is looking pretty good. My apologies again, sorry about that. Preg is taking some more damage here from MK. There goes a Howl of Terror. He's just seen what he is going to do here. There goes the Haunt up. Fear is going up onto MXCN, and he's putting on some more pressure. There's a full row of dots onto Secret Preg at this point. There goes another one as well with the Shadow Flame, and instantly get a Guardian crit heal on the Wog, doing his best to see what to alleviate all of this pressure. You know, any other Paladin I think would have crumbled under the pressure for that one, but it just shows that these guys know their class. They've been playing Cataclysm for years now. You know, they have the ability to do this and do it well. MXCN is just playing around that pillar, trying to keep out of line of MK. The Howl of Terror did get missed, and now he's doing some damage onto Zoni as well. Combustion is up. Zoni cannot afford to dispel any of this. Guardian into Wog for a big heal. There's a stun onto Zoni as well. Can MX convert off of this? Can he do his best? He did get feared. And there's a huge crit heal as well. Secret Preg did drop in the meantime. And unfortunately that does mean I didn't even see the death. I didn't even see the death. But that does mean that it's MK and Zoni progress to the next round. Cool. Okay then, our next round is going to be with Rashipier, Papa, I don't even know what that is, Wasted Talent, and Indie Fox. I think there was some note saying that someone is not here. Yeah, I think we have some no-shows again. We're just waiting on our PvP manager confirming that the players are not present so we can continue with our competition. Okay, we have confirmation now that Rasher and Papa are not here. So Wasted Talent and Indie Fox will move to the next round. We seem to have a duplicate here. Yep, we seem to have some dupes. Looks like our bracket is a little bit broken. Bear with me just a few seconds, guys. Alrighty, we are moving on to the next round. So this will be Apri, Orange God versus WT Fast and Golden Shami. So WT Fast, Golden Shami, Apri, or God. Well, looks like we also have some no-shows again. Okay, our PvP manager has confirmed that Apri and Orange God are no-shows, so we're moving on to the next match. This is Weatheris Tamix. One-shot kill, Cortez. So now we are waiting on Cortez, one shoot kill, Weatheris and Tamix. We have one shoot kill in Cortez in front of me. So we are just waiting on Weatheris and Tamix being checked. Looks like Tamix was in Stormwind. Alrighty. We had some of the members thinking they got DQ'd. Okay, we're just waiting on the guys getting into a war game now. It's so sad when you get people who have just decided to not show up, and they are in. Let us jump straight into the action. One shoot kill in Cortez versus Tamix and Welleris. How many matches we played today? Not as many as we wanted. Which is very sad. We've had quite a few no-shows. So we have Frost Mage, we have Double Mage versus Paladin Death Knight. And it's a it's a Ret Paladin. So it's double DPS. Our first double DPS matchup. Mage versus Death Knight Paladin. How many matches are left for today? We have quite a few now. We did announce the time. We didn't show the bracket. Please refer to Discord. If you abandon Discord, that is not our problem. Maybe consider your behavior next time. So we're going to be following Tamix out of the gate here. He's going straight in to try and bring out one of the mages. Instantly gets one shoot kill straight out of stealth at this point here. And he's wailing on one shoot kill. One shoot kill had to block immediately at this point. Welleris jumping onto Cortez as well. And there goes the second block. Both mages now no longer have a oh, okay. Mid-sentence. Right. Well, one shoot kill's dead. GG. And with that, Tamix and Welleris move to the next round. Or no, they don't, sorry. They win one match. They need to win the next one in order to push on to the next round. My apologies. So Cortez, one shoot kill. You guys have one more chance. Make it a good one, eh? Make it a good one. 7 PM, no name. Like I said, guys, it was all announced in the Discord server today. It was announced several days prior as well. If you didn't see it, it's not my problem. Everybody was at it when the announcement was put up, when the brackets were ready. So right now we're just waiting. No. Already used. Another. Remember, the first match is always on their ground, the second match is loser pick. It was pretty fast. Blade's Edge. Okay. Looks like we're going to see a matchup on Blade's Edge for a change. Do you know, I'm going to just say this right now. This might be a hot take, but I honestly think that Ring of Valor is a brilliant arena. Can someone please tell me if that's a hot take? I believe they're already in. They are. No, they're not. Where are they? They're over there. Oh, they are in. Excellent. Alrighty, next matchup. Again, match point right now for Tamix and Welleris. Let's see who will be victorious. Who have we all got our money on? Who are we voting, guys? Who's winning? I want Nightmare's look. Nighty is gorgeous, I do agree. Okay, we're going up for a similar opening as well. Tamix it's trying to get... It got Cortex out immediately as well. Seems like Tamix is just used to people playing him. Other than that, might have people... He might be calling himself a gentleman, but you know what? He is playing brutal. Great simulacrum from the Death Knight as well. Cortez dropping really low again. Is he going to drop already? Evocate to try and get himself some health back. Playing up at the top match here. One shoot kill is doing what he can to try and keep everyone away from his partner. There goes the second ice block. Right now, Cold Snap is available, and it looks like he's not going to be popping Cold Snap at this point, but it's already over. It's already over. With Welrix just wailing on one shoot kill. Both mages are really low. There goes the cauterize as well from Cortez, and both mages are now dead again. Congratulations, guys. We have another lightning fast round for Welrix and Tamix. And they progress to the next match. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get the next players up. So we have Metrosexual. What a name. Pony Juice. Schizophrenia. Waylanderus. It looks like none of them are here. Well, that's sad. So we're going to be moving immediately. Let me just try and fix the bracket, because it looks like all 4 of those players are gone. Let us see. How can we fix this then? So, Metro and Pony Juice are not here. And Schizophrenia and Waylanders are not here either. Which means the next match is going to be Bubbly, Chondro, Artemy, and Slavy. But Artemy is here. Where is the other? There's Slavy. So we need Bubbly and Chondro. They are here. Everyone is here. They are already in. Okay. Thank you very much there, Mr. MMR. Proceeding into our next match. We have Bubbly Chondro versus Artemy Slavy. Looks like we have another healer matchup as well. We do. Let's just double check. Yep, this is going to be a... Ooh. So we've got a Feral Druid, Unholy Death Knight, Holy Paladin, and I believe that Artemy is a Disc Priest. I could be wrong. Who is going to win? Cast your votes now. You won't win anything from it, but it'll be kind of funny. Artemy right now popping onto his Spectral Tiger at the moment here. He's... Oh, lovely 360 for the camera as well. Very much showy. Slavy opening up as hard as he can, instantly pushing in for that Psychic Scream. And putting up some dots onto Chondro. And Chondro right now is dropping pretty low. Feral damage in Cataclysm is pretty insane. And at this point, Chondro can't even use any of his runes for damage. He has to use it for Death Strikes at this point. His Plague Strikes are going up. Gargoyle has been popped, but will it be enough? He's lining. He's lining his healer. with Bubbly doing his best. Bubbly is now sitting. Oh, where's Bubbly? There's Bubbly here. And Conjuro is low again. It might be a death here. There's another fear going off. Conjuro just needs to try and keep himself alive. The Lichborn has been popped. Flash of lights are trying to go out, but there is a clone as well. At this point, he has to time this. He has to time it well. With some burst beat, with some mind controls being popped, Artemy is creating some really good pressure here for Slavy, who's just going to keep wailing on him at this point. Another Psychic Stream going off, and Conjuro drops. GG to Artemy and Slavy. Very quick, very decisive. That game was brutal. Insane speed from both these players as well. Could we all have predicted that the Druid and Priest would have won against DK Paladin? Because I don't think so. Looks like the opponents are opting to go for a random arena. Normally, I would say we don't really want that to happen, but you know what? They're doing it. They've already went in, and they got Dalaran Arena. So at this stage, if they lose this match, Bubbly and Conjuro will be out of the game completely. Who thought before then? No one, because there was a double DQ. Alrighty then, guys, we're coming into the next match here with Slavy, Artemy, who are currently with the match point against Bubbly and Conjuro. Feral Druid, Disc Priest, Unholy Death Knight, Holy Paladin. An Unholy Paladin. Sounds interesting. Right now, we might see the same thing happening again. Bubbly instantly getting that stun off on Artemy and trying to keep his partner alive. There's a clone going off with a really well timed defenses coming out from Conjuro. Conjuro is just dropping though. I don't know if Conjuro will be able to survive this. That is a lot of damage coming out very quickly. There's another clone from Slavy as well. Slavy is just pushing out as much damage as he can. Death Pact has now been used by Conjuro. That's him got no pets, and the mind control timing from Artemy as well was fantastic. Slavy is pushing up for more damage. He's saying, "I see you, little goblin. I'm gonna come and get you." Artemy's been gripped over by Conjuro, and some more damage is being pushed across. Necrotic Strikes are trying to build, but there's just not enough pressure in order to get the full use out of Necrotic. This team is constantly playing on the back foot compared to Artemy and Slavy. Artemy and Slavy are constantly on the pressure right now. Push down Bubbly. At this point, Conjuro just needs to jump down. If he's not going to jump down, Conjuro is probably going to drop dead here. He has popped he has popped the... I can't even remember what it was called. The thing that allows him to turn undead to heal himself. I'll probably remember it. Lichborn. That's what it was called. He's healing himself up as much as he can with his Lichborn. Doing some extra damage in here. He should really be trying to put out some more heals for himself. He has double Death Strike has been popped. Blood Strike to spin over some of those blood runes. That mind control is just incredible from Artemy. No kicks have been given. And the game is over. And with that being said, Slavy and Artemy do move on to the next part of the bracket. That was insane. Another slobberfest for that one. With Artemy and Slavy moving to the next round. And since Schizophrenia and Waylander are not available, this does mean that everyone from that matchup, so Artemy and Slavy would move directly to the last match because they were supposed to be the next ones. Now, I'm going to go for a quick bathroom break, guys, so I would ask that we put a little pause to this, gather your senses. Just letting everyone know I need to pee. But well done, guys. I shall be back very shortly. Until then, keep the hype alive. The next matchup will be Mysao and Siva Stone versus Zonilol and MK Pwn. I will be back momentarily. Alrighty guys, we have returned. Now with that being said, we do have all of our placements for the elimination bracket tomorrow. However, we appear to have one issue. Tomorrow we only have a top 7. We need a top 8. So with that being said guys, let me ask you, out of the teams that you have seen play, we are going to allow you to bring one of them back to compete for the top 8 tomorrow. But we will allow one extra little match, just for a bit of expedition. Who do you all want to see return? For the players that were eliminated, the ones that we had, do you guys want to see MXCN back again? Shall we bring MXCN back in? MXCN and Secret Preg. So with that, we are going to announce our players for the elimination bracket. We're bringing all of our competitors over so you guys can have one last look at them. Which I think that some of them have went AFK. Which is kind of funny. But anyhow. Then we have Maxima, we have all those guys. We have some of them here. But with that being said, your competitors, the majority of them who are actually here, we have Sivatason, Maisao. We don't have Xena. I wish, my friend, but you're not there. Baptize, Mikashima, Wasted Talent, and his partner who isn't here. WT Fast, Golden Shami, Welleris, Tamix, Artemi, and Slavi. And of course, we will also have a return of Secret Preg X and MXCN. I think we forgot one as well. I'm pretty sure we forgot someone. Did we forget anyone? I don't think we did. Oh yeah, Zoni. Zoni and MK. Those guys as well. I totally didn't forget. These guys as well. But thank you guys for watching. We will return tomorrow at 11 server time. So, mark the date, 11 PM server time tomorrow, which for UK is 10 o'clock. And it will be posted up. Yes, MK and Zoni are there. There were a lot of people that did not show up. But we are going to be bringing back we're going to be bringing back MXCN and Baptized, or not Baptized, sorry, and Secret Preg. We will see you guys tomorrow, and please tune in tomorrow. You will have the ability to win prizes, both in-game and out of game, but mostly out of game. We have some amazing loot lined up for you guys. And tomorrow we will be talking with MMR. I believe, MMR, if you have any words or any text that you would like to say, since we can see you standing right there. Will it be a best of 3 or a best of 5? It's up to you if you want to voice up here, if you want to type it. It's really your call, good sir. Finals will be best of 5, everything else will be best of 3, I believe. Yes, good, happy. Good stuff. Thank you guys, take care, and we will see you all tomorrow, 11 PM server time, for the conclusion of the 2v2 event. Take care.